Hi everyone, the application that I chose was Storyboard that. I actually heard of this program in undergrad when I took a multimodal literacies class at Westchester, and this is one of the projects we did, so it was really nice to see it in our project last week again when we talked about comics in the classroom. You can use this program for free, even though it says starting as low as $7.99. The only difference is that you're just going to have a more limited selection of the characters and the settings and the backgrounds when you create your comic, and you also might have the watermark in the background. But if you want to use this in your classroom, you definitely can for free. Another reason I chose this is because this is a super engaging activity for students. It's very different than what some other projects we could be doing, writing, essays or writing a story. This is a really fun way that each of them can do their own unique project, however they want to create it. And it's a great way to incorporate interdisciplinary projects. So the reason I created this before was to teach about a social studies topic, but then incorporating the literacy of writing the speech bubbles for the comic characters that I had. So it's a great way to incorporate literacy into any of your science or social studies classes, or even just using it as an alternate to writing a story during writing workshop. So if you want to create one, you can go to create a storyboard. And it brings you to this page. Now this one is just a 3-frame comic, but you can add cells on the bottom right here, and you could make it 1x2, 2x2, 3x2. So for this one, I'm just going to keep it to these 3 just to show you how to use it. I'm pretty sure you can only go to 3x2 in order for it to be free. So let's just leave it there. So I have my 3 frames, and right now I'm under the scenes category, and all you have to do is scroll through the pictures and click and drag. So let's say that I'm gonna, just for the sake of showing you, I'll pull this doctor's office to the first frame. So then the picture is generally there, but you can rotate it, you can add layers, there's other things that you can do, especially if your students have more time to just explore. You can change the colors of the things within the picture. I can make the wall blue, I can make the floor pink, so just another way to add creativity to this project. So that's the scene. Then the next frame I'll just show you how to add some characters. I'm sorry, one more thing. Up here you can filter it by category. So this was a town. You could do transportation. You could make it historical if you're doing this for social studies, country and rustic, work. There's so many categories at the top. And that's just for scenes. And these are all free. So then you can move to characters. And again, adults, teens, kids, 1900s, 1600s, medieval, monsters and myths. So there's so much room for the kids to just use their imagination and just make this their own. So I'll add some animals to show you. So just same thing, click and drag. And you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. I can make the fur black, I can make the fur pink, I can make his belly red. Again, more ways to customize it, and I could keep going. I could add an adult, which then is where the speech bubbles could come in for the literacy part of this. The next part I'll show you is the speech bubbles that I keep talking about. So this is a way to customize it again. So if you're doing this as a school project and they're supposed to be making a comic about a topic, you could have them write in facts, information, the people talking about it. You don't have to do this part, especially for younger grades, that you might just want to stick to the pictures. I know when I do this in first grade, In the beginning of the year, we just do the pictures, but as the year goes on, we think about adding the text bubbles. Just simple one sentences, or I'm sorry, simple single sentence would work perfectly. So you just click to edit and you start writing. Hello. Again, you can change the colors, you can rotate it, whatever you need to do. And this is still all for free. You can add signs, objects, banners, and I know a lot of you might have, I think a lot of us did this for our project last week, but I still just want to show you exactly all the options you had and how I use it in my classroom for the, interdisciplinary projects, because I have been using this since I heard about it in undergrad, and I've been telling people about this since I heard it in undergrad, which is why I was excited to see it in our class, and then now continue to share information to you guys about this project, or I'm sorry, this application. And as you can see at the top, there's just a bunch of other options for you to add onto your comic. There's shapes, there's infographics, web and wireframes, science, and again, within these, there's all these categories. Worksheets. And then when you are finished, so let's say mine's done, this is where you upload it. Or I'm sorry, this is where you can upload your own pictures. So maybe if you took pictures in class that the students can use, they can do that as well. And if you want to save this, all you have to do is press the save button at the bottom, title it, and save it. And that's it. And then you can download it. Thanks for listening.